Genesse Moreno was a woman with mental health issues and a criminal history that goes as far back as 2005. She was arrested at least 6 times for various crimes, including unlawfully carrying a weapon, assaulting a public servant, assaulting and causing bodily injury, forgery, theft, and drug possession. Her last arrest was in 2022 after police found weapons in her car during a traffic stop. She met a registered sex offender named Enrique Carranza in 2015 when they both worked at the spaghetti warehouse in Houston. She eventually married Enrique, and she quickly became abusive towards him. She was a diagnosed schizophrenic and drug addict. She became pregnant, but still did drugs while she was pregnant, causing their son to be born premature with drugs in his system and had special needs. Their son lived with Genesse after the couple split, but she eventually lost custody. Divorce records show that Genesse had a history of erratic, paranoid stalking behavior and was diagnosed as exhibiting Munchausen by proxy. She even stored a loaded gun in her then 3-year-old's diaper bag. Munchausen by proxy is a psychological disorder in which the patient tries to gain attention by seeking medical help for exaggerated or made-up symptoms of a child in their care. She showed no attachment to her son and would not even look him in the eye most of the time. She often referred to him as the boy instead of using his name. Enrique's family is Jewish, and Genesse would often get into fights with them over their religion. She has raged against Israel and Jews in a pro-Palestine rant. In 2016, she was placed under an emergency detention order, which is used to detain a person with a mental illness who poses a risk of serious harm to themselves or others. Genesse would often harass her neighbors and threaten them over the years. She pointed guns and crossbows at them while doing the Heil Hitler's Nazi salute. She would also scream profanities at them and give them the middle finger. She even tried to run over one of her neighbors with a car. The neighbors reported this to the police, but nothing was done about it. It got so bad that the neighbors were afraid to leave their homes and described being neighbors with Genesse as going through hell. Genesse made multiple comments propagating anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, praising Osama bin Laden, and promoting terrorist organizations. She had multiple aliases, including the fake name Jeffrey Escalante. There was misinformation saying that she was transgender. Those who knew her said that she was not transgender and identified as female. Arrests and jail records also show that she identified as female. Even though she had a criminal record, Genesse was still able to legally purchase an AR-15. She slapped a Palestine sticker on it and took that gun to Pastor Joel Osteen's megachurch in Houston, Texas, on February 11, 2024. She took her 7-year-old son with her to the church. She sprayed some type of substance on the ground. Then she shot a man in the leg, wounding him. 2 off-duty officers serving as security at the church took out their guns and exchanged fire with Genesse. During the shootout, Genesse's son was shot in the head. Eventually, Genesse was shot and killed. Before she died, she claimed that there was a bomb in her backpack, but no bomb was found. Paramedics rushed her son to the hospital where he remains in critical condition. The man she shot was treated and recovered from his gunshot wound. Some people speculate that the motive for the shooting was anti-Semitism. Others blame schizophrenia. To this day, the motive for the attack remains a mystery. That's the end of the video. If you like the video, then like and subscribe. It only takes 2 seconds and it would really help me out. Feel free to check out the other videos on my channel. Leave a comment below to suggest who I should talk about next.